So not one, but two vital matches today. First, we host Lithuania with the national team, and a win is all that will keep us from having to play a playoff to not drop into Nations League D. Then we visit Royal Antwerp in Belgium, and a draw off them is what we need to go into the next round of the Europa League. So there's quite a lot on this. Hello, my name is Amy and I'm the Tracking Football Manager, and welcome back to Gibraltar and to the Europa League. No, not to the... Well, yes, for Europa League. I was going to go for Europa FC. Shows how much I keep up to date with the club, the nation side of things. I've noticed that Erin Barnett is still the vice captain. He or she has not played for us for at least 3 years and is no longer in the national pool. Yeah, I need to fix that. How do I fix that? Tactics? Captains. Vice captain. Wow, look at that list. Joseph Chepolina, Ethan Jolly. I mean, Kian Ronan's a good option. Marco Rosa, whatever happened to him? Oh, he retired. Shows what I know. Right, so no. Obviously no. And vice captain, I'm going to give it to Caetano. Yeah. That's probably the way to go. Anyway, nothing whatsoever has happened since you were last here, because it's been 3 days. All that's happened is I've had to pick a much weaker side for Lithuania because all my players are knackered. Mullen is suspended. Apply Forsen is suspended. Caetano is completely shattered, as is Hercules. Who would have thought a player called Hercules could be knackered? Which means the side for today is Webb, Olivero, Kirby, Robson, Beckwith, Walker and Boxall, Harrison and Rickard, Simpson and Williams. Yeah, I don't think so either, but we'll see. At least we've got those good players on the bench. I mean, it's going to have to be enough, isn't it? We don't play the Europa League tie for a week and a half to 2 weeks, so it doesn't matter if we do shatter some of our own players, because they can just be rested for the league games. I think we play Man 62 very shortly. Don't worry, I won't be showing you that one. But a Forsen suspended. Yes, that's massive. Okay, cool. So yes, anything other than a win, and we will be in the playoff against the worst team in the other Nations League D, who are pending. Baranauskas forward to Golubikas. Again, this is a side that got a win off Iceland. God knows how. We did beat them, and it was more comfortable than the scoreline suggested, but we were still pretty shaky at the back. Big ball in, Olivero loses out, and hey, guess what, guys? We're 1-0 down. Paulius Golubikas. Olivero completely fails. Yeah, Olivero, by the way, started making rumblings about wanting to leave the club, and then I sent McGrewer to go fix him, and he did go fix him, which is good for him, because I would have just said, yeah, sure, fine, go. Olivero doesn't play for us very often at all. His 7 pace is becoming a serious concern, considering that all he does do is play left back. Now that we have Kuto at left back, and Swiderski is not terrible at playing left back, he's not going to get a lot of football. Right, pause. Nations League C, Group 3. 3? Wait, how many Nations League C groups are there? I thought there were 2. I'm a bit confused, if we're being honest. I should probably check the rules first, because it's looking at there as if we're not going to even feature in it. Where's C Group 1? Do we get to see? Right, come on, pop out. Let's go look. I realise we're in the middle of a match and there's stuff to do. Nations League C, Group 1. Armenia will be in a playoff. And that's confirmed, apparently. Nations League C Group 2. Nations League C Group 3. Malta will be in the playoff. Nations League C Group 4. Kazakhstan will be in the playoff. Well, we can beat Malta and we can beat Kazakhstan. Who is the other one? Armenia. Don't know if we can beat them or not. And yes, the two losing teams then fall into Nations League D. It looks like we're not going to get relegated. That's what it looks like at the minute. Zabrowska throws into Luchenka. Zabrowska's again. Cross comes in deep, and it's, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ginetis. United. And we're 2-0 down after 17 minutes at home against Lithuania, and that's not good. That is not good. Alright, let's go attacking, and let's shout at them a bit. Walker's on a booking. It looks like we've only got one shot on target. Makes me want... Oh, we've got 2 shots on target now. We had 4 shots, but none of them were on target. Baravikas throws into Ganitis. Kirby intercepts well. Walker to Williams. To Walker again. We need to get a goal back fairly sharpish, but not with passing like that, we won't. Sizas to Pipiras, and that's through for Golobikas, and God, this is easy, isn't it? Oh dear. We're being absolutely shredded by Lithuania. That's not good. I know we had to play a slightly weaker side, but it's not that much weaker. And yeah, we're just not turning up. We're just knackered, clearly. Chuck another berate out there. We've now had 7 shots without hitting the target. And I can't remember the last time we scored 4 goals in an international. That's not true. I think we drew 4 each with Andorra. And maybe we need to go back to League D. Harrison's cross. Can we get one back before the break? Not with a cross like that, we can't. Boxall. We'll go get it. Beckwith. To Olivero. Through the middle. Kirby to Walker. Rickard to Simpson, and Tyrese Simpson gets his first goal for us. His first goal since being English. And that's 3-1, and that's not quite such a terrifying scoreline, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go in screaming in a second into the dressing room. Can we possibly recover from this? This suggests that we're capable of playing good football. It's a lovely hit by Simpson. But we're playing really badly. Dressing room. Throw water bottle. I haven't done that in a while. I've demotivated him. Definitely demotivated whoever the water bottle hit. Caetano, are you fit enough, mate? You had such a good game. No, he's not. He can't play a full half, I don't think. I don't think there's anything that's going to improve this side, is there? Emrani could come into the middle, maybe, but... Leave it alone. Leave it alone and give him 15 minutes of areas ring and see how that goes. Berating always cheers him up, so that's good news. We had 1 shot on target and it went in. Maybe we should have some more shots on target, guys. What do you reckon? Just start hitting shots. 60th minute. We will look at changes after this highlight. Golobikas' cross comes in and it's headed away by Kirby. Williams intercepts well. This is the break. Can we make it 3-2? Williams finds Harrison. Beckwith is bombing forward and then gives up his run. And then starts going again, but it's far too late. Harrison's all on his own. Cross comes in deep. That's a good header, and it's just wide from Simpson. And that was nearly 3-2. That's going to be the moment we need to hook Williams because he's tired. Caetano up top. I know he's tired, but he's going to have to suck it up. Beckwith is shattered. Taraj can go on at right back, and then Boxall off, and then Rani on. And I think we swap those 2 over, yeah. And that's our lot. The last roll has been rolled of the dice. And we're going to need a miracle now. 25 minutes to play. Kirby, time and space. Finds Olivero. Emrani to Walker. Emrani again. All the way out wide to Olivero, and Rickard's in front of him and Caetano. And this is better football. Olivero back to Kirby. That was a poor choice, I think. Olivero again. Rickard. Slots one in front of Caetano. Can he get in there? Caetano bounces off the keeper. That would have been a big moment. That's fine. We can play a playoff. We probably won't lose it. Well, on this form, who knows? 75th minute. Let's look at the instructions. Stop shooting on sight. Go more direct and much higher tempo. And distribute quickly. Get stuck into the tackle. No, don't do that. Or too many players on bookings already. No. Oh, I'm just clicking buttons. Be more expressive. Work the ball into the box, maybe. Overlap on. Go on. 15 to play. Is this it? Olivero to Rickard. Olivero doesn't put the ball in. Emrani to Walker. That's a good ball to Harrison. Taraj is outside. That's Taraj there. 2 men on. Back to Harrison. Dinks the cross in. And that header's in from Caetano. I don't think it's going to count. It does count. What a result. 3-2. 14 to play. It still needs to be 2 more goals. A draw is not enough. So, I mean, Taraj does very well against 2 men. Harrison's little dinked cross in. And yes, Caetano does brilliantly. I did not notice until now that their goalkeeper is called Krapikas, and I would have been using that to my advantage, but we will demand more now. 2 more goals in 10 minutes we need. Krapikas! You know. I've got to take the piss out of names. It's part of my thing. Ganitis is through, and that's what I get. 4-2. It's all over, folks, and we'll be playing... Knowing our luck, probably one the most difficult of the options in the playoff to not fall into Nations League D. Did we fall into Nations League D twice with San Marino? I feel like we didn't. Webb is again looking the wrong way for that one-on-one. I don't know. I do keep in my head comparing this series. Well, you can't help it, but compare this series to the San Marino series. But... I know that last time I went to look at San Marino, I was surprised at how long it took me that time to become even remotely competitive. But I feel like it didn't take 8 seasons to get in. I thought didn't we double up and go League C, League B back to back? I don't know. I might be imagining that. Yuthka has a late cross. Robson heads away. Simpson might win that race, but doesn't. Paskevicius to that guy. Vasiliaukas. And we're playing with fire back there, aren't we? Caetano picks it up. That's the end of the highlight. Simpson to Emrani to Rickard. Rickard again. Bounces it off a defender. Harrison to Simpson. Emrani. Oh my days, what a miss. That's spectacular. Okay. That's where we are, clearly. We're 22 shots, 6 on target. And that's all we need to say, isn't it? 22 shots, 6 on target is shocking. Harrison, back to Walker. And no, that isn't all because I had it on shoot on sight, because I didn't for quite a lot of the game. Simpson tucks it in the bottom corner. Alright, you only need 2 more in the remaining 90 seconds. I mean, Simpson probably won't ever become a good first teamer, but it's nice to know we've got another striking option who can score goals. It would be hilarious if he became our top scorer, bearing in mind Borke currently is and isn't anywhere near the first team. And Simpson, until very recently, was English. It would be very funny if, like, within a couple of seasons, he became our top scorer. Point finger. Don't like what I just saw from this team. Not including you, Mr. Simpson, who you were absolutely delightful. Didn't bring on Reynolds Hercules because he was knackered, mate. Game may go down as one of the competition's best. Go away. Go away. Stop asking me things. I can only make 3 substitutes a match. I needed to bring on about 8 of them then. No surprises. We finished bottom. We'll play in a playoff at some point, and we'll skip the press conference because it'll be the same questions again, and we'll be back in a little while, I think it is. There'll be games in between, I'm sure. Antwerp is November 23rd. It's now November 13th. So I'm going to go do that. I'll skip through the Man 62 game. I'll tell you how it went, and I'll see you there. You know that? So I think the problem we've got is that Magruer has very much found his level, and that level is not Europe. when we start him against Man 62, a 4-0 win, 2 goals and 2 assists, and a 10.0 match rating. I wonder if he had that amazing season because that's just his level. And he can absolutely boss it in the Gibraltar National League, but maybe when we ask him to play against real opposition, he struggles. I don't know. I might be wrong. I know he has had really good European seasons against nobodies as well. I just wonder if that's the problem. I wonder if Magruder is just not capable against a bigger opposition. Against a smaller opposition, he can look really very, very good. He has no problem with embarrassing and bullying weaker teams. Maybe I'm being incredibly harsh on him. I don't know. Either way, it's a 4-0 win, 44 shots, 17 on target, XG of 5.26. Goals from Magruder, Beckwith and Grubb. Sorry. Magruder, Beckwith and Caetano. Everyone in the green for ratings, including Oliveira, who came off the bench. Borque and Joseph maybe didn't have time to get those ratings. I don't know. As you can see, their XG was 0.03. They had a shot. It was on target, but it was a shot. What was their shot? Where did it come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Can I not see what their shot was? No? That's disappointing. I'd quite like to see their shot. Anyway, that's where that went. So, we have Antwerp at home. Remember that away, we drew 0-0 on telly. We took 21 people to Antwerp. I mean, I would have found a way to get to Belgium for that game if I was a Europa League fan. I'm just saying. Suspension largely over. Couto is suspended for this one, but that's the only real problem. Williams maybe will get a rest for. Arrest for Yeah, we're gonna put Stewart up top. We're gonna rest Williams for not for Caetano, don't worry. I want Williams on the bench to the Borque, and I want Caetano rested for Taraj. Because Caetano has been very, very good lately. He's not fit enough to start this one. We're going to play Taraj on the right wing. Again, I'm going to double check with training hasn't fallen off. No. Winger support. He is training. Attacking midfield right. There's the tick, if you can see it past my face. There you go. Attacking midfield right. Winger support. And he's been on that for a very long time. And he's just got it up to awkward. Which is annoying, really. But never mind. Never mind. It's fine. He plays fairly well when we put him there. It's just the star rating makes it look like he's hopeless at it. Anyone else needs to be on the bench? I don't think any of them need to be on the bench, do they? No. So Webb is in goal with Jones. Ugh, really? Really? Jones, Heaton, Okio and Beckwith for the back four with Swiderski and G in the middle. Taraj and Magruder on the wing. Reese and Stewart up top. I still don't feel particularly happy about that, if I'm being honest. Hold the line, caller. Yeah. Swiderski at left back. Okay. Webb in goal. Swiderski, Heaton, Okio and Beckwith for the back four. Ronan and G at the midfield too. Taraj and Magruder on the wings. Reese and Stewart up top. I do want, actually, having said that, there's no point bringing Carl Collins. We will bring Burns, because he's actually not been bad, despite being 17. Bring Burns along as the backup midfielder. Boxall doesn't need a place in the team as well, does he? Do we need both Morel and Jones? We probably don't, actually, do we? No, we'll do that then. We'll bring both midfielders. All of that stuff, what I just said, and then, yeah. Okay? Okay. I know. It's slick. I know. You don't have to nominate me for any of those awards. Don't worry. Antwerp have lost 3 of 5. Come on, boys. Make me proud. Make my bosom swell with the pride of 1,000 nations. I don't. Nothing. I mean, we've won all of our last 5. Admittedly, 3 of them are against pub teams, but still. I'm being very disrespectful to Gibraltarian football, aren't I? So what we've got here is, like I say, a draw is enough to guarantee us Europa League football. If we lose, we have to match their result against Partizan when we play Lyon, which will be difficult. Reese finds Taraj, who hits one, and the goalkeeper gets it wrong, but we're looking at the referee. Why are we looking at the referee? He's not offside, is he? Is he? Really? Apparently not. It's just gone straight to the goal highlight. No, I didn't think so. There's 2 men playing him on. No excuses. Goalkeeper's not covered himself in glory there. We're going to look at it again. But these 2 are definitely playing him on. Yeah, easy. I told you Taraj can play well on the right wing. Just saying. Like, I like an inside forward as much as the next man, but exclusively inside forwards who can't also play as a winger on the other side annoy me. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not suggesting they need to be as good in both jobs. Sometimes you're a better inside forward than you are a winger. That's fine. But to say, yes, I'm a left... Oh, God, Jake. Oh, every time. Oh, my days. Right, okay. Hey, Troy, you want to be a midfielder for a bit? I mean, not anymore if you want to be a winger, clearly, but, you know, I believe in you. And then McGrew in there, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that. Why not? Jake G is a walking catastrophe. I mean, I would be interested to see if he does get sent off as often as I think he does. I will have a look through his form report and his stats later. But I feel like he gets sent off about once every 4 games. Good save from Webb to deny Fry. He's just... I mean, it's funny. He was eligible for Gibraltar at the beginning of the season, but it wasn't quite. Like, he declared he was switching nationality, and it was like awaiting paperwork or something. And it took a little while, so I basically forgot. Because I'm not very good at this, and also I keep having to take a week off between playing. Partizan are getting smashed by Lyon. So just recently I convinced him to turn Gibraltarian, and he agreed. And now I'm thinking I don't want that. Like, he gets sent off so often. I'm gonna go look. Don't worry. I'm gonna go look and make sure I'm not just... Because it's easy to remember. We're a man down, we can still get a result. Oi, Jake, get here. Where are you? Where are you? Stop hiding. There you are. You're on a yellow, and the other one. Throw a water ball. Getting sent off so early is unacceptable. Throw a water ball at his face. He is going to come out David Beckham style with the plaster on the face. Changes. Heaton's not been great. Ronan's not been great. Is it well? The problem is, Swiderski's the best player we can put a left back at the minute, but he's looking knackered already. He's not very... What is it with Swiderski anyway? His stamina's pretty good. His natural fitness isn't. But he always gets knackered. While we're here, since we're clicking on players, Jake G. Come here and have a cuddle, mate. Career stats. Can we cards off that? Well, he's on his 2nd red for the season. He got 2 reds in non-competitive football this season. Another one in continental football. Last season, 3 reds in continental football off 7 appearances. 6 in the league. 6 in the league with 6 yellows. 6 non-competitive with 2 yellows and a red. How do you get sent off in a friendly? Season before that, only the 1 red all season, but it was a league game. But, I mean... 14 appearances, 3 reds, 7 yellows. That's a pretty shocking disciplinary record. Anyway, so I'm not completely wrong, is what we're saying. Anyway, I was fixing this rubbish. Why don't we do that? Because it doesn't work. Okay, that's a good reason. Is Taraj happier at attacking mid than Maguire is? Yes, but he's also not as good. Stuart's not having a great game. So Stuart can bite the bullet. Oliveira can go at left back, and we can just have a left back who can't run. In fact, we'll just set him straight away to fullback defend because he can't run. We don't want him getting lost. Yeah, let's just go with that. We are still winning the game, even though we're 1 down. We're going to drop back to cautious. And hopefully that will allow us to counter-attack a bit better. Swiderski's 1 yellow card from a suspension. We should consider subbing him off. No! Actually, no. I'm quite happy with him getting suspended for the Lyon game when we aren't going to win anyway. In fact, edit. Tackle harder. Get that book in, son. Oop, confirm changes. There we go. Get that book in, son. Go on. Ooh, Partizan scored. Fair play. Ronan over a free kick. Hits it. Curves it wide. Unlucky. 14 to play. We're still winning this one. I really would like Swiderski to get booked. Channel your inner Jake G. Go on, son. You can do it. Beckwith marks the man instead of the ball and then forgets to go after the ball. Eggstein out wide to Roos, who hits one. That's a lovely hit. A draw is still enough. There's 10 to play. We've got any changes left? We should have. But yeah, we've got lots of changes left. I say lots. 2. Pause. We don't need to see the replay. Ronan come off for Boxall. And Jones for Beckwith, really? No, we can't do that. Taraj, don't go to right back. Beckwith off. And Williams on. And then Magruder go back into that pivot. Pivot! I'm probably confusing the life out of them. Please don't score now. It would be rude. Clayman's with the cross. Very deep. Reese will come all the way back to collect it nicely. Olivero. Scoops it forward. There's nobody up there, mate. There was no need to panic. Sissoko to Scarlata. Eggstein to Sasaku to Gherkins. Clayman's. Not really doing a lot of that whole marking thing, are we? Cross comes in. Great block by Okiowu. And it's hacked away by Taraj. We're going to watch the throw-in? We are. That's worrying. Clayman's is throw-in to Eggstein. It's blocked away and Webb will come and claim it. Counter-attack. Go! Go, go, gadget. Counter. No. 88. 89. 90. I'm pretty sure this is enough to get us through. Not certain, though. He didn't get his booking, did he? Of course he didn't. Well, we want one of our players to get booked. It definitely doesn't have outstretched arms. Qualifying is a great achievement. Well done, lads. We're through the Europa League group. Which again raises that question. Do we need to leave Europa? G banned for 1 match. Yeah, and the rest. He hasn't been playing again for us for a while. Europa FC has qualified by achieving a 2nd place finish in Group D. So, we will skip over the Lyon game. And I'm just simply going to come back for that knockout game. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. I'm not going to worry about playing Lincoln. In fact, there's only 1 team apart from us left who can get an unbeaten season, and that team is St. Joseph's, bizarrely. Lincoln have lost a game. They lost 1-0 at home to the Magpies, which is shocking. So yeah, it's either us or St. Joseph's for that record. We're still the only ones on for the perfect one, obviously. But I'm not going to worry about the league. I've shown you a couple of games, shown you a few of the little youngsters who are going to float around the first team. I will be back next year for the first knockout round, whoever it is against. Just because of where it's going to fall, I'm not going to bother showing you the draw or anything like that. You will just turn up and it'll be like, oh, that's what I got. Hey, here's one of those games Jake G got sent off in against. The friendly against the under-23s, Jake G got sent off. On that note, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please do like, sub up if you are new, and I will see you whenever the hell our next video is. Is it Wednesday? I feel like it's Wednesday. Could be Wednesday, might not. I'll see you when it is. I'll be there. I might be there. I've not had a great record lately, so I might be there. Have a splendid time. Happy Easter, if it was. I still haven't worked that out yet. See you soon.